Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am just so excited to be sharing today's video with y'all because we're about to embark on a journey to transform your living rooms. You know that feeling you get when you step into a beautiful, far-off place? That sense of wonder and adventure? Well, we can capture that magic right here at home. And the best part is you don't need a plane ticket or a bottomless budget to do it. Today, we're talking travel-inspired DIY projects for your living room. We're going to be rolling up our sleeves and creating a space that feels like a traveler's paradise, all without breaking the bank. So grab your tool belts, and let's get started. You know, every well-traveled soul needs a map, a guide to navigate the world and its wonders. And there's something so charmingly nostalgic about vintage maps. They are more than just navigational tools, they are pieces of art, rich with history and character. They tell stories of journeys past and inspire dreams of adventures yet to come. Each crease and mark on a vintage map speaks of a time when exploration was an art form. Now you might think finding affordable vintage maps is like searching for buried treasure, but trust me, it's easier than you think. Flea markets, antique shops, and even online marketplaces are teeming with these hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. The thrill of the hunt is part of the charm. You never know what you might find. A map of a long-forgotten city, a nautical chart from a bygone era, or a world map that once hung in a classroom. And the best part is, you can find them in all shapes and sizes, from world maps to nautical charts, each one more unique than the last. Some maps are beautifully illustrated, while others are simple and functional. Each map has its own story to tell, its own journey to share. Imagine the places these maps have been, the hands that have held them, and the adventures they have guided. Now, when it comes to displaying these treasures, let your creativity be your guide. There are countless ways to showcase vintage maps in your home. One of my favorite ways to showcase a vintage map is by framing it and creating a focal point on a blank wall. A well-chosen frame can enhance the map's beauty and make it a centerpiece of your decor. You can choose a simple, rustic frame to enhance the map's vintage appeal, or go for a more modern look with a sleek metallic frame. The choice is yours, and each option brings out different aspects of the map's character. Or go for a more modern look with a sleek metallic frame. The contrast between the old map and the new frame can be striking and visually appealing. But don't be afraid to think outside the frame, literally. There are so many creative ways to incorporate vintage maps into your decor. Consider decoupaging a map onto a coffee table for a conversation-starting centerpiece. It's a unique way to bring a piece of history into your living space. Or, cut out sections of a map and frame them individually to create a gallery wall that tells a visual story. Each piece can represent a different part of the world or a different era in history. You can even use a map as a unique wallpaper behind a bookshelf to add depth and character. It's a subtle yet impactful way to incorporate maps into your decor. The possibilities are truly endless. From furniture to wall art, vintage maps can be used in so many creative ways. Remember, the key is to have fun and let your personality shine through. Your home should reflect your interests and passions, and vintage maps are a wonderful way to do just that. So go on, treasure hunters, start exploring and see what hidden gems you can unearth. The world of vintage maps is waiting for you to discover its secrets. There's something about exotic textiles that just transports you to another place. The moment you lay your eyes on them, you can almost feel the culture and history woven into each thread. The vibrant colors, the intricate patterns, the rich textures, they all tell a story of far-off lands and ancient traditions. Each piece is a testament to the craftsmanship and artistry of the people who made them. And the best part is, you don't need to travel the world to find these treasures. With a little bit of effort, you can bring the world to your home. You can find beautiful, budget-friendly textiles right in your own backyard. Local flea markets and ethnic shops are treasure troves waiting to be explored. Think local flea markets, ethnic shops, even online marketplaces like Etsy. These places offer a wide variety of options that can fit any budget. You'll be amazed at the hidden gems you can uncover without breaking the bank. It's all about knowing where to look and being open to the possibilities. Now let's talk about how to incorporate these textiles into your living room. The key is to blend them seamlessly with your existing decor. Throws are an easy and affordable way to add a pop of color and pattern. They can instantly transform a plain sofa into a vibrant focal point. Drape a vibrant Moroccan wedding blanket over your sofa, and watch how it brings a touch of exotic elegance to your space. Or add a touch of bohemian chic with a hand-woven Indian throw. These pieces are not just decorative but also functional. Pillows are another great way to introduce exotic textiles. They are versatile and can be easily swapped out to refresh the look of your room. Mix and match different patterns and textures for a layered, collected look. This creates a rich, inviting atmosphere that feels both curated and comfortable. And don't be afraid to go bold with colors. Bright, vibrant hues can add energy and life to any space. If you're feeling adventurous, consider using a textile as a wall hanging. This can serve as a stunning focal point and a conversation starter. This is a great way to create a statement piece and add a touch of global flair to your space. It's like having a piece of the world right in your living room. Remember, the key is to have fun and experiment until you find what speaks to you. Your home should be a reflection of your personality and the places that inspire you. Chapter 3. Crafting a personal travel souvenir display. Every traveler knows that the best souvenirs are the ones that hold special memories. These little treasures remind us of the places we've been, the people we've met, and the experiences we've had. They are more than just objects, they are pieces of our journey. But sometimes those treasures end up tucked away in a drawer, forgotten. Today, we're changing that. We're going to bring those memories back to life and give them the attention they deserve. We're going to create a personalized display for your travel souvenirs. A way to showcase those memories and let them breathe new life into your living room. Imagine walking into your space and being instantly transported back to your favorite destinations. And the best part, this project is all about using budget-friendly materials and a touch of creativity. You don't need to spend a fortune to create something beautiful and meaningful. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about gathering your supplies. Think about what you already have at home and how you can repurpose those items. Think mason jars for holding sand and shells. Perfect for those beach vacations. Old suitcases for a vintage-inspired display, adding a touch of nostalgia, or even reclaimed wood to build a custom shelf. This can add a rustic charm to your display. Remember that flea market find, that old window frame? It's a hidden gem just waiting to be transformed. That's just begging to be repurposed into a shadow box to hold your treasures. Imagine the stories it could tell. Once you have your materials, it's time to let your creativity take over. Think about how you want to arrange your souvenirs. Arrange your souvenirs in a way that tells a story. Each piece should have its own place and purpose. Maybe group them by destination, by color, or by the type of memory they represent, or by the memories they hold. Each arrangement can evoke a different feeling or memory. Don't be afraid to mix and match different textures and materials for a collected, eclectic look. This will make your display unique and personal, and most importantly, have fun with it. This is your chance to express yourself and your travels. This is your chance to relive those travel memories and share them with the world. Let your display be a conversation starter and a source of joy. Chapter 4. Bringing the world home with travel-inspired wall art. Blank walls are like blank canvases just waiting for your personal touch. And what better way to infuse your living room with wanderlust than with some travel-inspired wall art? Now, you don't have to be a master artist or spend a fortune to create stunning wall decor. Remember those incredible photos you took on your travels? Well, they're just begging to be printed and framed. Choose a mix of sizes and frame styles for a gallery wall that tells your travel story. But don't stop there. Think outside the frame and get creative. How about framing vintage postcards or maps for a touch of old-world charm? You can even create your own artwork using simple materials like paint, fabric scraps, or even pressed flowers from your travels. And if you're feeling crafty, why not try your hand at a macrame wall, hanging inspired by your favorite destination? The possibilities are endless. Remember, the key is to choose pieces that speak to your heart and reflect your personal style. Chapter 5. Upcycled furniture giving old pieces a travel makeover. You know I love a good furniture flip. There's something so satisfying about taking an old, forgotten piece and giving it a new lease on life. And the best part is, you don't need to be a professional to achieve amazing results. With a little imagination and some elbow grease, you can transform those thrift store finds into travel-inspired masterpieces. Let's say you stumble upon a vintage trunk at a flea market. With a fresh coat of paint and some new hardware, it can become a statement-making coffee table that evokes images of far-off adventures. Or maybe you find a sturdy old ladder that's seen better days. Why not repurpose it into a unique bookshelf to display your travel books and souvenirs? Don't be afraid to experiment with different paint colors, stencils, or even decoupage techniques to give your furniture a travel-inspired makeover. You can even use maps, fabric scraps, or old travel brochures to create unique and personalized designs. Remember, the key is to have fun and let your creativity run wild. Outrow until next time, happy decorating. Well, there you have it, friends. 5 budget-friendly DIY projects to transform your living room into a traveler's paradise. Remember, it's all about infusing your space with personal touches that evoke those cherished travel memories. So, roll up your sleeves, get creative, and most importantly, have fun with it. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And don't forget to share your travel-inspired decor projects with me in the comments below. I always love seeing your creativity. Thank you so much for joining me today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more DIY home decor tips. Until next time, happy decorating.